objective in policing this road closure slash blockade is to restore the orderly flow of traffic in the safest manner possible. The OPP has no role to play in the underlying issues and is not in a position to resolve them. The OPP will act to preserve the peace, maintain public safety, investigate unlawful activity, and enforce the law where appropriate, in accordance with police duties and responsibilities as set out in legislation and common law. Open communication, a reasoned, tempered approach, and the proper use of police discretion guide OPP's response. Okay, so illegal actions. Your actions constitute deliberate interference with traffic on this thoroughfare, which is illegal and may result in necessary police action to clear the road. Continued interference with traffic on this thoroughfare may result in criminal charges. Criminal Code of Canada. Dependent on your actions, you may be arrested or charged with, okay, so in bold, obstruct police. Everyone who resists or willfully obstructs a peace officer in the execution of his duty. Breach of peace, causing of a disturbance, impeding another person. Mischief, impeding another person. Mischief, interfere with any person in the lawful use or enjoyment of their property. Intimidation, block or obstruct a highway. These offenses are punishable upon conviction by a fine and or imprisonment. Additionally, the Highway Traffic Act authorizes towing and impounding vehicles under these circumstances. You are hereby directed to discontinue your interference with traffic in this first community. Okay.
I didn't hear
That's
it.
it. You want me to read it again? Okay.
Can I just ask a question about the Constitution and how does this affect people's constitutionally protected rights to...
I'm not the man to ask that. We have other people that can answer these questions for you.
But you're the person
Thank you.
reading the paper, right?
Yeah, if you've
For
got
Real
no
People's
rights,
Media.
Isn't there a constitutionally protected right?
and it's our road, it's our land, so how can you say we can?
This is for Real People's Media. Who gave you the order to come and read that?
Yeah, we're going to the traffic.
Yeah, that we're gonna get arrested if we obstruct traffic. So where did you guys come up with that? Just like in the last 24 hours? How
Oh,
come?
no, that gets read every time that there's like a protest or a thing on the highway. So if you remember, I don't know if you've done the slowdowns on the highway before. I think you have maybe before, or no, you're familiar with it. So they read it out beforehand before the action goes through. So that's basically a document they just read through.
So how do we, if you guys are gonna keep arresting our people and the allies, how do we go about arresting you for trespassing on our lands?
Yes.
So
Who
we're
gives you the right of way to be on our lands to even put out any kind of arrest?
So let's go back first to the.
No, you go
today.
back.
No,
You
just
go
just
back.
Just
We
today.
keep doing what you want us
Yes,
to
and
do.
we're sick and tired of it because we give you guys, we took the roadblocks down, we complied with it, and then next thing you know, you guys are starting to arrest our people. That's why we're standing here. We're not putting up with it no more,
It's
okay?
that systemic racism, and
Yes.
you know it. You
And
know
there's
it.
a process taking place. They're getting ready to go to the table, but in the meantime, you guys are just picking off
Right.
our allies and our people, and we're saying no. Women are saying no. You're not doing
And I
it no
know
more,
that-
okay?
I know that.
But
So
anyway,
that's why
today
we're
there was
taking
a-
the
see you
road.
later.
Say
Run
bye,
down.
bye,
I just wanna
bye.
ask about the
No,
road.
bye, bye.
We're gonna-
No, bye.
We'll
Bye.
be behind a little bit. We'll
No,
probably see no
bye,
traffic
bye.
is rushing
No, we
by.
got our
okay?
own men taking
There'll be a car
care of that.
behind
Don't
there.
worry about
Sorry,
it.
so is the OPP's position that if people go on the street to protest, that is then like they don't have the right to do that?
Everybody's got the right to protest and to have a demonstration
Right.
in the
so,
province of Ontario.
okay, so many
so
of
this is a
right?
format that they have to read out. It's just part of the format. If the protest goes peacefully, that'll be great. We'll be very happy with that.
But in most other-
threatening us then to
No, they formally read that piece of paper, but we're gonna have a car behind because we don't want anybody to get hurt. It's all about public safety, right now.
What happens if our safety is at risk?
So what we're doing
Because
is-
if,
If you guys are gonna walk down the road, and I don't know what road you want to go, we're gonna have a car behind to protect some lighting so no cars come rushing by, so that nobody comes rushing by you guys.
But so when the OP
Then
doesn't...
you said public safety, and then you.
Sorry, what's your name, officer?
So I'm Constable Smith. I'm with our liaison team. Okay.
Okay.
So we're gonna get going now, and you know, any other questions like that, I can really kind of refer you to.
So I'm
the
just
media officer.
confused because for many other protests or actions, the OPP will close the road or will escort marchers, right? For any number of things, whether it's like a march for cancer awareness or a political thing, and they don't get arrested.
So what happens is the PLT, or so the OPP, will facilitate safe protests, safe demonstrations. They'll not facilitate. What I'm saying is they'll ensure everybody's safety with it. Okay, and that's what we're going to do today.
And does the OPP uphold their constitutionally protected rights?
Yeah, everybody has a constitutional right to protest and demonstrate.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
If you have any safety concerns, though, by all means, let us know. We'll get the
We're
resources.
just worried
in
about the
place.
people around, not our people.
No, and
Our
that's
people
what we're
are
saying.
peaceful. We're worried about
Keep your
the,
people under control and
we're
we'll-
worried about the settlers.
Are you guys going straight to the arena? That's what we're trying to get at, as well as motoring in public. We don't want anybody to get hurt today. That's all. So if you have any concerns, please reach out to us, and we'll get the resources in place.
Well, like I said, I'm tired to tell you what our concern is.
Okay.
It's not our people.